Hello, Facebook family. I'm back. Might look a little different than usual because I do have on a little lipstick left over from a visitor. So, anyway, if you watched my previous video, I had all these boxes backed up between my end table and my front door of my apartment. It's only 850 square feet, 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, and a kitchen that's the size of, well, little. Anyway, my son was staying over here for the weekend, and well, last night, and he just decided that while Mama fell asleep in the recliner, like I do multiple times a day, that he was going to help Mama by opening all of the boxes and taking all the stuff out so she could see it when she woke up. Now, mind you, that is the sweetest sentiment that I have ever heard because he loves his mama. Now, in a 14-year-old's mind, it doesn't work like a 41-year-old's mind, probably for good reason. But anyway, I'm sorry, I've been feeling really bad, y'all. I haven't been able to keep any food down. My face probably looks thinner than when I was on here last. My next chemo is on Tuesday, and I don't even have a ride. I'm going to have to pay an Uber to take me to the hospital and back home when I have plenty of friends and family that could take the time. Oh yeah, and my boyfriend jetted out right as I first got home from the hospital. He just left. But I'm not getting into that. Shame on me for taking him back for a second time. Won't be a third unless I need a ride. Sorry. You know, you got to do what you got to do. But anyway, that's one of my raw and real moments y'all love so much. So I was grateful to him, and I was like, where are the boxes? Can you tell me what came out of the boxes? He said, this and little white pieces of paper that I threw in the trash. And I said, what did you do with the trash? He said, I took it to the dumpster because I'm being a good helper. And I said, oh, thank you, son. You're such a good helper. And I started crying and had to leave the room because all you have donated all this stuff to me. Well, gifted, you know. And I don't even necessarily remember who has what, because when I pull it up on Amazon, it just says purchased, but it doesn't tell me who purchased it. And it's not giving me a way to send a thank you. So I guess I'm going to have to make this a universal thank you, because the only thing that he can remember is on a lot of the pieces of paper it said from California. He just thought that's where it was made. So whoever was from California apparently sent me enough stuff that they were remembered in a 14-year-old's mind. And for that, I thank you and congratulations for my son remembering the name of where something came from, but not what came from there. Um, there are so many things that are there that I needed for my chemo. And I'm about to start putting everything in a box and packing my chemo bag, getting ready to go tomorrow. Getting all that done tomorrow, getting ready for Tuesday. So please understand. I have this fear of everybody being furious, but it's kind of out of my hands because I don't have anything in my hands. He felt bad, but it was for making Mama cry. And he told me, Mama, I won't open anything for you again. I said, buddy, you have to ask first. I call him Bud or Buddy. We just always have. Let me give you a Southernism. When he was a baby, his nickname was Tater, like potato. I don't know why. He was nice and tan in the color of a potato, like a really light-skinned potato. But I didn't know that. I mean, as soon as they pulled him out and laid him on my chest, my first words were, hey, Tater, it's Mama. You know, like that. And me and my now ex-husband looked at each other and was like, yeah, that stuck. And I'll still call him Tater. He doesn't even care if I do it in front of his friends. And yesterday, my child was 6'2", which means now he is officially 1 inch taller than I am. And if you notice, if I'm a little brighter, I got this bajankety ring light on Macari and got ripped off because the thing doesn't fit anything but iPhones, and it didn't tell me that in the thing. And then when I was trying to pull it together, I put it together, didn't read that, broke it. So I'm actually holding the stand, and I've got my, what do you call that thing? My pop socket hanging over the front. But you know what? It was only $8. It was only $8. And she is the one that's responsible for the judgment of lying to somebody. I'm done with it. But I will continue to use it because it is different than I'm used to. And I mean, I've got lamps on, but this right here, you can see how blue my eyes are. Where in a regular video, I looked and they look gray. And by the way, if Peyton were still here, we look just alike. If you didn't see the pictures from yesterday, I think I posted a picture of him as a short, but he's huge. He's got huge feet. He's got huge hands. He's got a big head just like I do. And, yeah, sorry about the gifts. Thank you to the ones, I think 2 people who sent me money through Cash App, because these medical bills are going to be no joke. I got an $1,800 bill from one hospital stay that was 3 days. Well, this last time I stayed a week and had a chest tube in. And if you want a port check, look at that. Nothing. There's that little scar and then that scar. And if you look, shit. Sorry about the language, but I'm not starting this over because you know, shit. This is the story of my life. Okay. The port is that puffy place right there you see? Yeah. It still hurts. My side has 5 stitches. Hurts way worse. It was this big round. Like, It was like one of those things that you do the reverse suction on to clean out your fish tank. They cleared, get this, 6 liters of fluid during the days that they had it in. Can you imagine walking around with that much on one lung? Around the lung, not in the lung, around the lung. And then I got to thinking, I had a 2 liter of his soda and only a little bit had been taken out of it. And I thought, if I took 3 of these, strapped them to my chest, no wonder I couldn't walk to the bathroom without barely making it to the toilet, because I was so tired and out of breath. And here I am thinking it was because I was overweight, and the chemo stomach has all but disappeared, and it was the cancer the whole time. And it took a nurse practitioner at an urgent care clinic to put 2 and 2 together, not tell me about it, but send me to the emergency room on the day before Thanksgiving, when everything a month ago today basically went to hell. But I went to God. And I just picked up my phone and I started talking and crying and angry. And that's how I found my new family. So everybody talks about me having a positive thing. I was talking to somebody today about rides through the American Cancer Society to the hospital. I have a paid for car, but you can't drive yourself home because chemo, they give you a large dose of sedative, kind of like, it was just Benadryl. Didn't do anything to me that much. Just gave me a little head rush and made me a little sleepy. But you're there for like 7 hours. And then I have to go from there to see a nutritionist. Maybe she can tell me why I can't eat without going to the bathroom. TMI, but that's me. Anyway, funny things about not having any hair. It feels good, number 1. Number 2, my air conditioning vents, since I'm on the ground level in the front, but the pool is behind me, and below me is where maintenance has like refrigerators and extras, dishwashers, vent hoods, things that they can switch out in a hurry. And I asked her, why does my floor sound hollow? And she was like, oh, there's something under there. And I looked down. I went down the walkway a little bit and looked, and there was one there. And so my air conditioning vents are on the walls at the ceiling, not in the floor. And when you've got the AC on, like I did today, because it was 74 degrees in Alabama. It was 74 degrees. Yesterday, it was 71 degrees on Christmas Day, but that's what we live with here in Alabama. Stuff's going to start blooming, and then it's going to die and have to bloom again. It's a mess. It's bad. It's a very good place to raise things, but you cannot predict the weather. If you don't know how to read the Farmer's Almanac, you are toast. You better learn. Anyway, I can remember my stepdad, God bless his soul, reading that Farmer's Almanac every year before he planted his tomatoes. But anyway, when I walk by one of those, I'm like, oh, because it blows stark, just raving cold air on my head. And if you get cold and you think that the room is cold, but the rest of you is okay, put on a chemo cap. Just a beanie. And you'll be fine because all the heat, and your mama told you, comes out your head. And then how much time I'm saving in the shower, because my hair was, well, I had just got it cut. It was down to my hips. And then I got it cut a little bit below the bra strap. Yeah. And colored. $150. And then a week and a half later, I got diagnosed. So that was a waste. But everywhere you pass by a vent, you think you're in Antarctica. Then, when you're in the shower, you save time. You can put something on your head to keep you warm, but not to keep you cool. Then, the sheer amount of money that I spent on shampoos, conditioners, deep treatment conditioners, because my hair is super curly and perpetually dry, even though I didn't put heat on it. And then once I was clearing these things out for my niece, who's 4, and no, she's 5. Shut up, Crystal. I'm sorry. That's my sister. But the shampoos and conditioners, I gave her like 8 bottles of partially used stuff that was just in the shelves inside my shower and in my cabinet, in my bathroom. And then the amount of hair products, mousse, gel, cream gel, special hairbrushes. Let me see. I can't even think. Leave-in conditioners, mousses, dry shampoo, because I don't really have an oily head. Now, I do have an oily face, but I did dab it before doing this because it was a little, like, fly me to the moon. But that is why most people don't think that I'm 41, because I don't have any of those lines. That, well, I have one. Hold on. There you go. That was what I called my marriage line. And that was because this is the way I looked at my husband most of the time. Confused and a little pissed off. Yeah, that was the look. He knew that look. He still knows that look. He saw it yesterday. But anyway, he actually said that I look beautiful with a bald head. Either he was making fun of me to my face or he was telling the truth. I can never tell with him. But I am babbling. But yeah, that's my funny of the day, is that, holy crap, at this time and money that I'm going to save with hair products alone and having hair. The only thing I hope that doesn't happen, and they're so blonde you can't see them anyway without a bright light, is eyelashes and eyebrows, because I'm naturally blonde. But you can probably see that. Anyway, because I got some fuzz up there because my ex-boyfriend's cheap razor didn't do very well. I'm going to buy my own. But anyway, all the way from Hoover, Alabama, it is now Monday. So I'm going to clean up from dinner. That means take out the to-go bag that I had delivered. Get my grocery list ready for delivery tomorrow. Now you can hear my air conditioner's off. And fill out some stuff for a genetic appointment so that I can let my mom and my sisters know if I have a genetic marker, which would make them have a genetic marker. Or possibly, I don't remember. Anyway, God bless you all. Thank you for the gifts. I'm going to get everything together and pack my bag and be ready this time, because last time I was not ready and everything. So anyway, thank you so much. Y'all have a good Monday, and I will be seeing you in a couple days. Probably. Maybe after my chemo, I'll feel like vlogging, or maybe during, because you can take a video. So I may take you along with me so you can see what I go through. Bye.